Hi, this is Cara Williams with South Shore Sotheby's International Realty. Welcome back to Coastal Living with Cara. Today's featured town is Hanover, Massachusetts. Hanover, Massachusetts was first settled by English settlers in 1649 when William Barstow, a farmer, built a bridge along the North River at what is now Washington Street. With its rivers, ponds, and walking trails, there is plenty of nature to take in around town. Hanover is located just 20 miles south of Boston. An affluent community with upper-ranged home prices, this town has luxury and accessibility for the daily commuter. Hanover is a wonderful town with great access to all the South Shore surrounding towns. Come see the historic charm, shopping plazas, and local eateries that Hanover has to offer. If you are in the market to move to the South Shore, Hanover should be a town on your list of places to check out. Hi, this is Cara Williams with South Shore Sotheby's International Realty. I'm here with Brian O'Neill, owner of Rustic Marlin and former classmate.
Hey Cara, good to see you.
How did you guys get started?
Great question. So basically when we were getting married, we needed some thank you gifts. And so we looked everywhere, couldn't find the right stuff. And so we decided to make some signs from our house. So we made a couple signs, gifted them to our siblings. And everybody that saw these signs wanted one for their own. And so after our honeymoon, we started making them in our garage. And over the last 6 or 7 years, the business has ramped up to where we are now with over 40 employees.
What does being part of the South Shore community mean to you?
Yeah, so I grew up in Situate, and obviously the South Shore is where I've wanted to live. But at the time when we got married, we actually lived in Metro West, and it was a unique experience to live out that way. But we knew when the business had grown up enough that we wanted to find our more permanent home, that we wanted to be on the South Shore. And so after an extensive search, we finally found this place. It was an old Building 19 that we converted, but really my behind the scenes plan was always to have a commute that was less than 30 minutes and hopefully be very close to home.
What are some of your favorite towns on the South Shore?
Oh gosh, well, it's pretty much all of them, but certainly Situate, where I grew up and live now, is definitely my favorite. Cohasset is by far, I think, the most beautiful town with, I'm a big fisherman, so I rank towns by fishing locations and stuff like that, but Cohasset is very high up on there. You've got other places on the North River, which is Marshfield, Norwell, and Situate, which is great. And then as you move down south, you've got a completely different perspective, which is like a Duxbury and Kingston. They're all great towns right here on the water.
What is one piece of advice you would give to someone moving to the South Shore?
Sure, yeah. If you're moving here, I would say, if you're new to the area, definitely try to spend some time in each area. My wife is actually from the North Shore, and so her perspective of the South Shore is slightly different because she cares mostly about boutique stores and restaurants, and certainly every town has a good collection of them, but if you're really into that, you want to kind of get the lay of the land and see what each town offers. But I think, the other idea is like, where do you want to live? Personally, I love to live closer to the water. That's really most important for me, but a lot of people want more space. And certainly the closer you are to the water, the houses get a little bit tighter. And certainly there's other areas where you get a lot more land and a larger home. And so really it's the kind of a balance of what you really want in a home and where you want to live. Or if you're commuting to Boston, you want to be closer to the highway, there's a lot of places that are, have shortcuts and stuff like that. So you really want to kind of come down to the South Shore, experience each town to kind of understand what it's about, and then figure out where you want to live and go from there.
Have you made any signs for any local celebrities?
Oh, yes. Some we can't even tell you, unfortunately, because they're so secretive. But actually, we did a really cool project for Steve Carell. Steve Carell has a home in Marshfield, and they own the general store there. And he comes down usually once every summer, and they do kind of a big event with WATD, the news station there. And so we wanted to give Steve something extra special, and we made a very unique, one-of-a-kind cornhole set for Steve with his picture on it that he seemed to really like from all the photos that we saw with him.
Thank you so much for being here and taking your time to speak with me today. Please check out rusticmarlin.com. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.